Hey Patrick, Colton from Nissan here again. Since your wife's looking at a brand new Santa Fe, I just wanted to send our comparable for it real quick. Our Nissan Pathfinder just got a full redesign this year. It's brand new. This option is, or this model here, it's a fully loaded platinum model with the 7-passenger option in it. It is optional 8-passenger with a bench row in the middle, but I'll go through this one since it's a brand new one. Really cool look on the outside. It's gone to a 3.8 liter V6 engine with a 9-speed transmission. The Pathfinder does have best-in-class towing at 6,000 pounds too. Has some nice rims on the Platinum model. Let me know if you would be interested in the fully loaded one, or if you go for a middle trim level or a base model. They come loaded with features even in the base models, but these Platinum ones are definitely nice. And so it's a brand new, pretty much everything in here. Brand new screen. It's gone to an electric gear shifter there because that's fully electric. You also get all that space underneath it as well. Really sleek look to all of it. It's got some nice trim in there, and I will go over some of the features when I come around to the driver's side. But it's got some nice stitching on the seats. It is a perforated leather, so it won't get too hot in the summertime. Has a nice soft touch pretty much everywhere you be putting your arms and everything like that. It's all nice soft touch material. This is the middle row. So again, this one has the captain seats with an extra center console back here. If you do go for one trim level below, it does go to a bench seat in the middle here, so it's 3 seats across instead of just the 2. I'm going to go to a wide angle view, give you a little bit better look of it. There are armrests on those. And then right now, one of the seats back there is folded up. The headrest needs to be moved up, and the other one is folded down. This center console is removable as well if you want to take that out at all. And then back here, there is a button that you can push, and that's how you fold the seats forward. Super easy to fold those seats forward. The other huge thing with that, I'm not sure if you guys will be putting car seats into it or not, but if you are loading car seats into it, you can actually still do that motion with the car seat in there. So you don't need to move the car seat to access that third row, which is huge for it. It makes it super accessible. There is a little button on the back here for the people sitting in the back when they're getting out of the vehicle. They can click that button. It's going to fold that seat forward. So it's super easy for them to exit the vehicle as well. And it's just one motion. You can do it all with one hand there. On the door here, there are 2 cup holders in each door. There's also a sun visor here, so you can bring that up. Gives you a little bit of a sunshade. Again, nice soft touch material, all on the interior there. This one has the nice Pathfinder kick plates on it as well. Zoom into that. We do have a bike rack attached to the back of this Pathfinder. That's an optional accessory, of course, though. We've got the back area. There's a little bit of storage space underneath this panel here. Fairly big pocket underneath there that you can get a bunch of stuff. And of course, if you have all the seats folded down, you just get a bunch of extra storage space back there too. So lots of space back there if you need it. And of course, the middle row there does fold down as well. Give you a full view of the side of it. There is the motion sensors on the door here, so as soon as you put your hand on it, it will unlock the vehicle, as long as the key is within your pocket, of course. Then we have our power locks, windows, and mirrors. There are 2 driver seat settings that you can program. It's of course a power driver and passenger seat. You do get a lumbar control with 4 different motions on it, which is kind of cool. Often there's just the 2-way lumbar on it. There is an electronic tilt and telescopic, so you can move the steering wheel in and out using that little electric control right there. This one does have the Pro Pilot Assist, which is steering assistant, as well as the intelligent cruise control, which will follow the flow of traffic. If your cruise control set and somebody slows down in front of you, it will automatically match that person's speed. Push button start, of course, and they've got a full digital display in front of the steering wheel here. You can totally customize that, which is really cool. So right now, if I get rid of that screen there, you can get your digital speedometer up there. I don't think it's going to show up just because I'm not I don't actually have the vehicle on right now, but you can see a direction here. This one you can also do your radio information. You can of course get fuel economy, tire pressures. There's one for the all-wheel drive. This one here is just for the navigation, so if you have a route plugged in, it'll give you turn-by-turn navigation. And the part where you can customize it, I can actually go to change meter view, and it goes to a little bit of a 3D view instead, widening that screen in the center. get a few different looking screens on there. And then you can customize it even further, where you can go personal display, and then you can change that. So you can change the little icon on the left there as well. So instead of just choosing the one screen in the middle, say having it take up for fuel economy, you can just keep the fuel economy on the side, and then keep that as your main home page with your radio information and navigation and all that. So really cool that you can kind of customize that piece by piece. The other thing I'm going to customize here, actually, I'll leave it up there. There is a heads-up display. So right up there, you can kind of see the 0 kilometers per hour that is actually showing in the windshield with the little projector right up front there. So that's a really nice one as well. It will show your cruise control setting if you have that turned on, as well as any turn-by-turn navigation. They do also have the speed sign sensor in it as well, so there's a camera that will pick up the speed signs when you pass them, and it'll also display in the little heads-up display, as well as a little display down there for it. So lots of cool features for when you're driving down the road. On the center console, we of course have our Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This one does have Nissan's 360 camera, which they were one of the first companies to ever come out with. Right now we are parked in the middle of our showroom, but you can kind of see it all there. So it gives you a front view camera right here. Because I'm in park right now, it also comes up if you're in drive going less than 7 kilometers an hour, you can pull it up. Right there you can see there is a MOD for the moving object detection, so when somebody walks by those cameras, that's perfect timing, it will come up with a little alarm. And then on our right side of the screen, it's our bird's eye view, so there are cameras off the side of the mirrors here. So if I put my hand under that one, you can see it down there. And so it just gives you a bird's eye view all the way around the vehicle. This year they made it completely, I'm gonna go off my wide angle view here, they made it completely seamless. It's not super easy to tell here in the showroom, but it's instead of having 4 separate cameras, which it does actually use to do it, it just looks all seamless. So when you're parking, all the parking lines, you can see exactly how far to one side you are over the other, or vice versa, or if you're crooked at all. So it's really, really cool for that. Down below here we have our dual climate control. There are heated and cooled seats with it, as well as a heated steering wheel for the driver. Again, dual climate control. It does actually have a tri-zone climate control, so you can control the rear controls from up here, or they've got their own controls in the back for that too. The electric gear shifter works a little bit different, but it's super simple once you do get it. Drive is straight back. I don't have the vehicle on. I'll see if I can do it. It's not going to pull it into it, but drive is straight back just like that. Reverse, you have to hit the button on the side and go forward for reverse, and then park's just that button on top. So it's just the 3 motions for it. A little bit different than what a lot of people are used to, but once you get it, it's super easy there. And then you have tons of driving modes. It is the Pathfinder after all, so we've got our snow mode, off-road mode, sand and mud mode, and then there's eco mode, sport mode, and a tow mode. That middle button is for the downhill descent assist, which is kind of like cruise control going downhill. Well, other than that, we've got Bose audio. There is a huge sunroof stretching all the way to the back seats there. They're really, really nice vehicles. Again, I don't know if you guys will consider a new Pathfinder or not, but they're super nice. They did a phenomenal job with the redesign, and they're definitely worth consideration. So let me know if I can get you any more information on one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.